Have you ever wondered what happened to one of the most famous movie stars in the world? Sophia Loren, a woman who once lit up movie theaters and made millions dream of a glamorous life, is now almost 90 years old. But the way she lives now is surprising and, some say, a little sad. Yes, Sophia Loren is still alive, but life has changed a lot for her. She is no longer in the spotlight, no longer on magazine covers, and no longer starring in big movies. So, how did someone who seemed untouchable in the world of fame and glamour reach this point? Let us find out. Sophia Loren was born in 1934 in Rome, Italy. Her childhood was not easy. She grew up during a time when war had left Italy poor and difficult to live in. Sophia's family struggled, and sometimes they did not have enough food to eat. But even as a young girl, she had dreams bigger than her reality. She wanted to become an actress, and she worked hard for it. By her teenage years, she started entering beauty contests, hoping to get noticed by people in the movie business. And soon she did. Sophia's talent and charm caught the attention of film producers, and she quickly became one of the most famous actresses in Europe. She was not just famous, she was a symbol of beauty and talent. Sophia Loren won awards, traveled the world, and became one of the few Italian actresses to achieve global fame. Her life looked perfect from the outside, full of parties, movies, and applause. But fame also came with its own problems. Sophia often had to hide her true feelings and private life from the public. And behind the cameras, life was not always as magical as her movies. Sophia married Carlo Pani, a movie producer in the 1960s. Their marriage seemed perfect and they had 2 sons. But in real life, relationships are complicated. Sophia always had to balance her career, family, and personal happiness. She faced challenges like every normal person, even though the world often only saw her glamorous side. As years passed, Sophia slowed down in her acting career. She chose to spend more time with her family instead of constantly appearing on screen. She became less visible in public events and media, which made many fans wonder about her life now. Now, Sophia is around 90 years old. Her life is very different from the one she had as a young star. She does not live in the flashing lights of cameras or in the chaos of movie sets. Instead, she lives quietly, mostly at home, and enjoys peaceful moments with her family. However, some say that her current life is a bit sad. Why? Because a woman who once shined so brightly in the world seems to have stepped away from the things that made her famous. She is rarely seen outside, and the energy and excitement she once had for public life has slowed down. Aging for her may feel like a world that has moved on while she is quietly living her days. But that does not mean Sophia Loren's life is empty. Far from it. She is surrounded by her children and grandchildren. She spends time remembering her past movies and her career that inspired millions. She even gives interviews occasionally, sharing memories and advice. Yet, it is clear that the lively, bright, and unstoppable star we once knew is no longer the center of attention. Many people find it sad because it reminds us that time changes everyone. Even people who seem larger than life, like Sophia Loren, eventually have to step back. And it is okay for life to slow down. But there is another way to look at it. Sophia Loren's life now may also be peaceful. She is free from the pressure of constant attention. She can enjoy small, simple joys that most people never notice, like reading, talking to her family, or just enjoying a calm day. And even though her days of worldwide fame are behind her, the stories of her life, the movies she made, and the inspiration she gave to millions remain forever. Her life teaches us something important. It does not matter how loud the world applauds you. What matters is how you find meaning, peace, and happiness, even when life changes in ways you cannot control. Sophia Loren's current life may look quiet or even a little sad to some, but it is still her life, and she has lived it fully. So, while Sophia Loren is no longer the star of the big screens, she remains one of the most remarkable women in history. Her story reminds us that everyone, no matter